Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Alec Bettinger will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Adames has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
Next to stand in is Dansby Swanson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Pena has it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Ian Anderson gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, getting a good look at big right-hander Ian Anderson, former first-round draft pick. This guy has a good, hard breaking ball. One of the things I really like about this guy, he doesn't dance around the strike zone. Has a good fastball, 95 to 97 miles an hour. He'll ride it up in the zone. He'll throw that two-seam sinker down in the zone in a good, hard breaking ball. He's put it all together, and he's a very dependable and reliable starting pitcher who takes the ball every 5 days.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. And now here is Christian Yelich. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Okay.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Heredia is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
That is pitch. The first baseman, Pablo.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Kolten Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
The first baseman, number 20.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Heredia. He's there and records the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Stepping in now, Willy Adames. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 on its way.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Avisail Garcia. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
The 2-2. That's popped up. Coming in is Heredia. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike three. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll move to the third with no score. So now to the plate, Ehire Adrianza, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it one away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the AB on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Vogelbach trying to get there. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now here's the pitch. Ian Anderson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
1 and 2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now is Manny Pena as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Manny.
Now here's the first offering.
Pena.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up, Alex Bittinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now that's popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Stepping in once again is Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Popped up. Vogelbach makes the catch, and there's one away. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Acuna digs in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Wong ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Oh.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Pablo Sandoval.
Into the box, Pablo Sandoval rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ozuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2.
Oh.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Digging in will be Lorenzo Cain. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yelich has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Vogelbach makes the catch, and there's one away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Yelich. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate now, Guillermo Heredia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Digging in next, Ian Anderson. He bounced out last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Travis Shaw. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate, Willy Adames. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
0-1. 1-1.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Dansby Swanson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And now the first pitch.
0-1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses 2-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. It was a base hit last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 0-1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Two takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Now into the box, Manny Pena. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Alec Bettinger, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And Sandoval will put this one away for route number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. From the stretch.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Fastball well outside. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Brewers nothing. Now to bat, Pablo Sandoval. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that.
Next up is Travis d'Arnaud. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now that.
So next to bat will be Ehire Adrianza. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now to the plate, Guillermo Heredia, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Adrianza stands at second with 2 gone. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Trevor Richards takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. To the plate now, Ian Anderson. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal. So now into the box is Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Bouncer to the left side, reined in on the first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach, grounded out in his last at bat. And now the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
1-1.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Luke Jackson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Into the box now, Willy Adames. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Shaw blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. It was was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Manny Pena. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
A 1-2 pitch.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. And now, Ozzie Albies. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here's the pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Two and two.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the AB now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. His prior history in this matchup, he's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. set. Here it comes. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Adames brings it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Narvaez is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Tyler Matzek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First delivery to him, and it's fouled away. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, I'll do.
Now a little looper down the left field line. Adrianza onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Colton Wong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wong is retired, 2 down now. Next, it'll be Lorenzo Cain. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. Matzek comes set. First pitch on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Justin Topa will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Now at the plate here is Pablo Sandoval. He grounded out last time up. First offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down. Next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Into the box, Ehire Adrianza. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains 2-2. A.J. Minter comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
So now here is Christian Yelich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, a 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Johan Camargo will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 17. Johan.
We are into extra innings, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia.
Leading off to Atlanta, the right fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Christian Pache will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25, Christian Pache.
Here's the first pitch as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's the 1-0.
Strike 1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ready with the 1-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Strike, 2 called, and it's even at 2. Grounded back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The shortstop.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Johan Camargo is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down.
Now playing third base.
Chris Martin enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Digging in now for the Brewers, Willie Adames. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Avisail Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
So stepping in is Manny Pena, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Tyrone Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Tyrone.
Now here's the first offering. Tying run at third, winning run at first, so a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. A.J. Minter gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Chris Martin records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game.